Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video. If you're looking at my surroundings right this second, you're probably thinking, well, this isn't Dartmoor. And you would be right. Today I'm currently in Exmouth, and I am going to be doing the East Devon Way, which is a 38-mile hike from here in Exmouth to Lyme Regis. I'm going to stop off and do a stealth camp, get there quite late, leave early, leave no trace and all that. So yeah, I've just started, it's 9:15, and as I said, I'm in Exmouth, which is a seaside town in southern Devon, and it's where the River Exe meets the English Channel. You can't really see much because it's quite foggy at the moment, but the weather forecast is supposed to be overcast but no rain, which is good for me. Yeah, it's absolutely stunning. I've walked this little bit here with the wife before, only the small section of it. So I'll bring you back when a little bit further on. Okay, so I've not come much further along. I've done 3.2 miles, but it's taken me just over an hour. There's all the stop go with the filming, but I thought I'd quickly bring you back now. So that's Cortland's Lane, and as you can see, I'm coming up to the main Exmouth Correctional Road. is the one I come down earlier on, caught the bus, and now just turning and walking up into Summer Lane. Which is quite a narrow lane. When I was a taxi driver, I'd come up here quite often. It does get quite narrow. Yeah, just up to the right is La Ronde. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's a National Trust place, and it's worth checking out, I suppose, if you're passing. So we'll be walking up through a housing estate before we get up to Woodbury Common. So I'm just going to put the phone away with the camera and get some miles in and bring you back up there. As you can see, I've now made it. Tip, watch where you're stepping. Anyway, as you can see, I've made it into the woods now. It's quite a big woodland. This little section here is Limpstone Common. So I've done the horrible bit walking up through the residential area, and now I suppose this is where it starts properly. So it's just gone 11 o'clock. Managed to get some more miles in by not filming, because anyone who does filming, YouTube, whatever, you know it does take its time. But I have to say, it's the first time I've been in here, and it's really nice woodland. And so far, the markers for the East Devon Way have been very, very easy to follow, even for someone like me. So I'm going to obviously walk up through these woodlands, and if I can, I'm going to try and get a look at Woodbury Castle Hill Fort. I think you'll be able to see all around this area then. It's not rained. It started off foggy this morning. The fog has started to lift a bit. Well, it has lifted, but it's just still quite damp out here. I wanted to have a little break, sit down, rest my feet, but there's just nowhere to sit. It's all wet. I do apologise if I sound a little bit sleepy. I've done quite a few long shifts lately, and the week that we have long shifts on our roster means you have 3 days off in that week, so it makes up for it. I've got 3 weeks off now, 3 days off now. So it's last minute doing the East Devon Way, so I've not had time to plan it or research anything, or much of it anyway. Obviously I finished work 20 to 9 last night, come home, had to have my dinner, pack all my stuff. It was 12:30 when I went to bed, and I had to get up at 5 o'clock this morning. Plus, when I went to bed, just dozing off, and one of my sons woke up screaming. Thankfully, my lovely wife sorted him out, but obviously it still disturbed me, so I've not had much sleep whatsoever. I'll try and stay awake. It's absolutely stunning, as you can see here. Well, I hope the camera's picking this up, but that's the sea you can see down there, excuse the pun, and by Lee Salterton. And to the left, you can't see it from here, but around to the left there is Exmouth, and Lyme Regis a lot further along the coast. Okay, so them chaps behind me walking their dogs. So I had a little chat with them, explaining what I was doing. And they was asking if I knew about the history of the walk. And unfortunately I don't. Like I said to you earlier on, it was all last minute. But I will come out in the summer, redo this, and give you some more history, some more information. But apparently they were told people used to walk from Budley Salterton to Limpstone to get the boats, or something like that anyway. So yeah, I'm walking. The path now brought me down by the old quarry. And if you read the photo that I uploaded, or I'll put it up just a minute ago, it was saying about the Exmouth ponies have been given permission to graze along here, and you can see the ponies just down here now. The Exmouth ponies in Devon. I've had my lunch. Kind of got attacked by a dog, not viciously. He just wanted my sandwich. He was just jumping up all over me. And then I bumped into, well, a load of Royal Marine cadets walked past, all training to be in the Marines, and they put me to shame really. Their pack was like 3 times bigger than mine, and it looked a lot heavier as well. Yeah, absolutely stunning around here, as you can see. But I'll put it up on the screen now. I'm a little bit confused because on the map, as you can see here, it's telling me the East Devon Way is around to the left there. But following the signs, it's quite clearly brought me up here and taking me up there, but according to the map is over that way. it all ends up at the same place. But obviously doing the whole of the East Devon Way, I want to do all of it, not shortcuts. But if the markers are saying to go this way, this is the way I'm going to go. The wife also phoned me. Our youngest son, he's a little bit poorly, and last time he was sort of like this, he had to go to hospital, spent 2 nights in hospital. So we're going to see how he goes throughout the day, but I might have to call this one off. Hopefully it'll be fine, obviously because I want him to be fine, and also because I want to carry on with this. So yeah, I'm way behind schedule, so I think I've just got to once again just crack on. I know I keep on saying that. Hill fort's just up over that way. Right, update, it's 2:10, and unfortunately I'm going to have to go home. My son's not too brilliant, and my wife's mum can't help out if things take a turn for the worse. He's not seriously ill, but you know, last time he did have to go to hospital, and he's like dependent on oxygen. Thing is, he's asthmatic. Well, he's getting treated for asthma, but because he's only 2, they won't say it's asthma. It's this time of the year when he picks up a cold or something like that. So as you see from the sign there, Newton Popperford is 2 miles that way. East Devon Way is just up there, and then it goes up to Hawkland Valley Park, I think it's called, or something. So I'm really gutted, but you know, family do come first. But I am off for 2 weeks in a couple of weeks' time, so I will be back out. What I would do... Sorry, that was a fan coming down, and the tripod's partially on the road, so I had to move it. So as I was saying, I've got 2 weeks off in a couple of weeks' time, so I will be back out to do this. I will start from the start again. I have really struggled, and I think my pack is just a little bit too heavy. So lessons learned, I'm going to have a much lighter pack next time. Also, the part that I've done from Exmouth up to here, I would take photos and do a slide show and put some music to it, just for the trip up to here. When I get to this exact point, then I'll start filming again. But this video here I will get uploaded. I'll start to edit it tonight, providing everything's okay at home. So hopefully this one should be up pretty soon. So I hope you've enjoyed it, and if you've watched this far, thank you very much. Also, I'd like to thank everyone of my subscribers. At the time of this video, I've got 713, way more than I ever thought I would have. So thank you very much for that. So I'll see you in a couple of weeks.